Well, did you know that National Hunger and Homelessness Awareness Week started yesterday, and it runs through November 18th? Well, the idea is to highlight the problems of hunger and homelessness in communities just like ours. Lori Eifert and Kim Webb are here to tell us how you can help out. Ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for hosting.
So this week that everybody is celebrating, how can people at home get involved?
Sure. So what we're trying to do is raise some awareness regarding this issue of homelessness and hunger, both in the agencies and our adult and family populations and school children's. And so we've created a Facebook page, and all the agencies have banded together. So we've had Boone, Campbell, and Kenton County issue proclamations. We have what we call hugs bins out in the community at local places for people to drop off donations. Hugs actually stands for hats, underwear, groceries, and socks, and so you can take any of those items to any of the barrels located. We have them scattered out. CVG Airport, so if you're traveling, feel free to take something out there. NKU, Thomas More, a lot of other agencies, NKU is another one, and so you can take donations there. The school systems, we're all wearing purple next week to show, so we have our purple ribbons on to highlight and raise awareness. In the middle of the week, we're going to kick off an event at the Mad Hatter Park in Covington. Okay. And so we're going to have some music there and just kind of talk about homelessness, maybe have some guests talk and share their stories about how they experience homelessness and how our community has helped.
And Laura, you see this issue every day. You're on the front lines of this.
Yes. So what I'm doing is I'm servicing the children and youth of Covington, and every school district has a homeless coordinator that is involved in being a representative for these children and advocating on their behalf. So the whole goal as a homeless coordinator in a school would be to keep them in their school of origin. So if they're moving from place to place and going through transitional situation, that we're keeping their academics stable.
And Kim, one last question. I know this issue is very important to you. We've done stories together in the past.
Correct.
Talk about the need, if you can, one last time for people to come out and help out.
Sure. So in Northern Kentucky, we have one cold shelter that operates, and we have other shelters locally also that are helping at-risk populations. The need is great for individuals to have a safe bed to sleep in at night, that they don't suffer or die from exposure on our streets in Northern Kentucky. The need is critical. You know, 80% of the population right now in the world is operating with no safety net, and 50% of them are already underwater, and that affects an adult, that affects our families, so that it just takes one issue. And who's experiencing homelessness right now is not the chronic homeless population. These are everyday people who are living paycheck to paycheck that face a crisis. Get out and support all the agencies. There's social media. All of the agencies have our social media pages. We're going to be activating and linking articles and videos and things like that to highlight what we're going to do next week, so that we can, wrap our brains and our arms around our community and adults and families experiencing homelessness.
And one last question, how can people contact you?
Oh, good gosh. So you can reach out directly to the Emergency Shelter of Northern Kentucky. We have a website. You can reach out to any of the other agencies. We have a Facebook page. If you want to help Covington schools, you can reach out to Lori Eifert at her school.
Okay. Well, ladies, good luck to you, and thank you so much for being here.
Hey, thank you so much for having.
Thanks for letting us spread the message.
Oh, yeah. Well, as we head to break, a look out over the city from the 9 on Your Side Skycam. We will be right